Hello there, buddy, Gmon here, and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Awakening. In the last episode, we were helping out a bandit problem in the Twins Turf over here during Paralog 2, and thankfully, after a bit of a scuffle, we managed to help out the merchants there and take care of the bandit problems for a 2-for-1 deal. I'd say that's a pretty good bargain. Do you get it? Because we're helping shoppers. Get it? I'm hilarious, I know. Anyways, yeah. And then we're all done with our business in the Paralog over there. It is time for us to return back to the main story, aka preparing for war against Plagia, because they last time we were dealing with Plagia, war kind of got declared and they're coming for a head. So we need to make a plan to make sure that their heads are the one that we get first. This sounds very violent, but you know it's war, so what more can you do? It's war. That being said, though, before we move on to the main story, I just want to quickly make note of something that has happened over this way. As you can see on the map here, not only is there a Risen on the map here, but there's also a merchant, and how this works is that if you go into combat here and help out the merchant and defender during the chapter, you will be able to get yourself a special shop that you'll open up, which will give you some bonus items compared to the normal things you can normally buy on the area. As you can see down there with the sparkling icons, she is selling an Iron Sword, HP tonics, and most importantly and most powerfully, the Draco Shield. And the Draco Shield is like the goddess icon we picked last chapter, which will give anyone you give it to +2 defense permanently as soon as you use it. And I was debating if I wanted to do this or not. However, I've decided I'm going to try and do most of this Let's Play without doing any of these encounters. Mostly because I find that if you start doing these encounters, your characters are going to quickly get like 1 billion levels and get like really freaking good gear. And obviously this is a good thing. You know, if you want to get the good gear, then obviously go for it. But I feel like it will kind of snowball out of control if I do them too much, so I'm going to try and avoid doing them. But just letting you know, this Draco Shield that she has down there for sale is absolutely worth that price. +2 defense in any unit of your choice permanently is very good. That being said, though, all that out of the way, you know what time it is, folks. Before we move on into the next chapter, Chapter 6, it is time to check out the barracks and supports. And as per usual, I'll put a timestamp on screen if you want to skip ahead to the main chapter. That being said, let's check out the barracks first. And oh, okay, we have a lot of hearts today. Hello. Hello, Robin. Care to join me for lunch? Seeing as Robin's already here, I'm sure he will. But yeah, the barracks here are interesting because they kind of reset after every single day. And because of this, since I'm recording on a different day than the last episode, the barracks are kind of already set and ready to go. So, something to keep in mind. I was gonna ask, how do you pass time when you're not fighting? I keep an eye on my brother. He's always breaking stuff when he trains. That definitely sounds like Crom. Alrighty. And as you can see, we actually have a bookshelf in the back of the room now. Look at that, we're improving. It's no longer just a table and 2 swords. And Virion and Donald. These two are like the farthest apart you can get from each other. You have a grace about you when you fight. What do you say to battling by my side? Me? Are you sure? Well, sure. I'll do the best dang job I can. As I said, complete polar opposites right here. We got the fancy man and the farmer man. And now on to the rest of the hearts, aka the stuff we get supports from. Let's see, we got Sully and Frederick, alrighty. Well, you look damn happy to be alive. You mean less practice than that or what? No, I was just thinking about starting fires. Campfires, of course. Frederick, arson. Frederick, arson, real. Don't do that. Do not commit arson, Frederick. We do not need that right now. I know we're entering war, but let's not turn to war crimes quite yet, okay? And these two make sense to have a support. These two would absolutely have one. Come, friend, tell me of your dreams. I want a big, hairy barbarian. Laugh, would you? It's a joke. I was gonna say, Maribel? That's different. I mean, some would call me a big I'm just kidding. I'm gonna stop. I'm not even gonna say that. I am tall, though. I am very tall. Virion and Sully, the classic pair. I've always wondered how people like you fill their days. Usually I maintain my weapons for training, but I go on walks too. Alright, pretty honest answer. Pretty simple answer. Pretty we just heard from Maribel anyways. And there you go, barracks stuff out of the way. Usually I like recommending doing the barracks first because you always get like support points for doing the barracks. Well, not always, but you're very likely to get some, so it's always worth checking them out first before you move on to the supports. It never hurts to do anyways. And speaking of supports, oh my lord, Ols and Tara, everybody. Okay, Robin and Virion, this should be a fun one. Let's do it. So the Cavaliers spread out in a fan, and the Pegasus Knights sweep in from the flank.
My.
Goodness, I can see smoke rising from your head. Whatever could have you working at such a feather tilt?
Yeah.
I'm practicing strategy snares on this board game. After 100 forced matches, these pieces are still ready for more. It saved me from running everyone in regular training exercises.
Yes, yes.
How very clever. You even carved little enemy forces for them to fight. I'm impressed, and that doesn't happen often. With other people, I mean. Well, as long as I can control friend and foe alike, it's not as effective as I'd prefer. After all, I can't plan for the unexpected, but I know all the moves ahead of the time.
Ah, yes.
They permit me to be your opponent. I shall strike with the nobility of the lion and defend with the grace of the swan. Because swans are good defenders? Never mind, I accept. So then, we'll take turns moving units like one of us until one of us claims the other's commander. Agreed?
Ah, yes.
Agreed and agreed again. Oh, what fun. Begin, please, by all means. Hold, I need to retract my last move. We're all enemy generals so generous, but alas, this is war. Checkmate, my good sir. Blast, I hate to admit it, but I'm well and truly beaten. I told you I was both a lion and a swan, did I not? I'm like a chicken at the far end of a horse. I'm the noble lord, but your strategy wasn't exactly what I call honorable.
No.
Heavens, are we plain spoken? Still, I appreciate the practice. Thank you, Emmeryn.
No,
If you wish to unleash my dishonorable strategies again, you have what to ask. I like the idea of Emmeryn just being like the most demon chess player ever. Because they're definitely just playing chess, let's be real. They're playing chess with a few extra bells and whistles. That's a fun one. Who we got next? Bacon Long Queue. Makes sense, we've been pairing them up a lot lately. Spinning backslash, coming at you! Yeah!
Yeah, I roll.
Spinning pie, that was well evaded. You're a quick little bugger. Idiot, you need to remove my head.
Hey!
Now, don't get your small claws in a twist. I was just testing you, is all.
what?
Testing me? That's right, and you'll be pleased now you've met, nay, exceeded expectations. You can be my squire and pupil, and I'll see if I can make a real warrior out of you. I'm gonna assume this is just an elaborate joke.
Anyone else?
Come on, what do you say? You can be my right-hand man. God, is he serious? I have no desire to be a pupil, fool.
Oh, please.
Sure you do, everyone does. No need to play hard to get. Such persistence. Very well, if you defeat me, I'll consider it. But you haven't had any training yet, it wouldn't be fair.
No hard feelings.
Our arm front strength is the only law that matters.
Looks like Teach just got tenure.
I love that line. Well, I guess that's simple enough. Alright then, are you ready? Always. Okay, you two don't kill each other. We kind of need you alive for our team, okay? Take it easy. Next we got Samir and Frederick. Be right, to no one's surprise.
I'll get the next one.
I'm so sorry, Frederick.
No.
It's quite alright, my lady. I suppose it is a bit complicated the first time. But I can't believe I got lost patrolling the camp. So embarrassing. I don't know how I managed to drop that potion, that expensive potion. Although you did agree that the broom was worn out before it broke, so that's probably... Oh gosh, and the fire. I'm so sorry about the fire. You have a spare tent, right? Samir, what the hell did you do?
Always impressive.
Yes, well, look on the bright side. You did a splendid job pulling weeds. I don't see a single straggler in this entire camp.
Yes.
Well, I always like making little chains and bracelets out of flowers. You did just pluck weeds, yes? Not the flowers from the flower beds? Flower beds? Oh, horseplop, it's true! Oh, I'm good for it's falling on my face. I'm going back to bed and pull the covers over my head.
No.
Please, lady, no, you mustn't give up.
Huh?
But
Never fear.
the most important part of any battle is that you give it your all. Everything you did today was out of consideration for your fellow shepherds. And if the results were less than optimal, well, it's not the worst thing in the world. So long as you strive to help people, success will eventually find its way to you. Oh, Frederick, you really think so? Then I promise not to give up. Perhaps I can make little flower necklaces for everyone.
No.
Please, don't. I like to. Frederick's just like a good guy. Frederick's just like the all nice, well-meaning grandpa. He's not a grandpa. Yeah, if you heard me call him that, he'd probably stab me. But you know, he's a well-meaning guy. Poor Samir though. And of course, our lovely combo, Sully and Virion. All right, hit me with it.
Hey.
Hey, Ruffles, I saw you in that battle.
Ah, yes.
Have you seen the fearsome beast that looks within this loveless, tender bosom? I don't like how he said that. I only pray it did not frighten you, gentle lady. And that's just to prove that I am the hero fated to keep you safe.
Hell no.
Was it also the fate that you chicken out of that duel?
My.
That was common sense and nothing more. What reason had I to accept?
What in the...
Running from a duel is hardly heroic.
Heal ye.
At the very least, I am that man's hero. By turning down his offer, I spared his life. I think we have a different idea about what the word hero means.
All hail
You
me.
wound me, milady. I assure you, I am no craven. Had the curb but glance at you, no force in this world would have I'm talking too fast and too fancy. No force in this world could have stayed my hand. You always got some clever answer ready. Talking to you is like dancing. It's exhausting and sweaty, and I hate it. It's a good line. I speak only the truth, milady. Whether or not you believe me is your prerogative.
Oh, yeah?
Great. Then I don't believe you. You might at least pause a moment to consider before. Easy, Ruffles. I'm just teasing. Sure, you fled the duel, but you actually look passable the rest of the time. Looks like you're still in the running to be Mr. Hero. I'm looking forward to next time.
Oh, how it does.
Oh, so gaze upon my might and tremble, milady. This I swear. Virion, you're somehow the worst and also the smoothest man of all time. I really like this guy. I really do. That being said, all supports out of the way, barracks out of the way. It is time to move on with the story in Chapter 6. Chapter 6, Foreseer.
Crom?
Grum? What are you doing out so late? Oh, hi, Robin. Just dealing with some unpleasant thoughts.
Listen,
Tomorrow we march to Ragnarok to request additional soldiers, but there's something you should know first. Not everything Gangrel said was a lie. The last assault my father waged war and plague for many years. The violence. It was a brutal campaign, ending only with his death 15 years ago. Plague rightfully remembers their suffering, but his war was no kinder to his own people. As the fighting dragged on, our army became more and more diminished. Farmers who could barely wield a pitchfork were conscripted and sent to their deaths. Soon there was no food at all, and the kin began to collapse. I was young, but I remember those dark times. I know how they affected Emmeryn. Such an experience would change anyone. Indeed, when our father died before our 10th year, he left her quite the legacy. Legacy of desire for revenge, our own people's unbridled rage. My sister became a target for blame for all sides. Her own subjects began to hurl insults and stones. She still bears the scars from one. But she never let them see her pain, only Liz and I understood. It must have been so hard. I cannot claim to know how she does it, Robin. I can never greet such hostility with warmth and patience. While the people mocked and belittled her, she reached out and healed them. She brought soldiers home to their families. She ended the war. And when Yussi's spirit was mended and the people forgave her, she never resented them for it. She represents the best of the Haildom, the part most worth protecting. She is peace. But some men would take advantage of that. Men like King Gangrel. The day he understands peace will be the day Death gives it to him. So perhaps I must be Death's agent. Everyone never ordered him killed, nor would I wish her to.
Right.
Well spoken, sir. Marv.
Good evening to you.
Good evening to you. How'd you get in here? I clapped in the castle wall behind the Maples Grove. There, but how would you...
Crom?
You know the place, Crom?
yes.
Yes, I bashed in part of the wall while training the shepherds. It's only a small hole, and I thought it was well concealed, but...
Right.
Your secret's safe with me. I came here only to warn you. Warn us.
Right.
The exile's life is in danger.
No.
What, Emmeryn? That's absurd. She's guarded at all hours. What if I told you I'd seen the future? Would you believe me? A future where Emmeryn is killed. Here. Tonight. Seen the future? Have you lost your wits?
My apologies.
Yes, I expected you wouldn't believe me. So allow me to prove it.
I'm about to save your life. From him. I trust this proof will suffice.
Yeah.
Wait, you're a woman?
And quite the actress, too. Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out until just now.
Okay, things went from a 0 to a 10 really quick. Things are going crazy. I love this chapter. Things start really happening in this chapter. Let's take a look at the map here, shall we? We have ourselves quite the task ahead of us. We have ourselves Emmeryn over here, who's in this room and is completely defenseless, and it's our job to make sure that she is safe. She also has a treasure chest in the glittering spot near her, so clearly she wants us to pay attention to her. What else do we have here? We have ourselves Marf down over here, still with the parallel Falchion, who's actually going to be helping us instead of against us, unlike chapter 4. So, we have ourselves a brand new ally to count on. Pretty cool. Also, we just found out that Marf's actually a woman, so there's something with that. Although I think it's kind of funny that Crumb assumes that Marf's a woman because, like, if you look at her, there's no like she could just have long hair, you know. Guys can have long hair, but you never know. Maybe I'm being too like on the nose. I guess I'd probably assume Marf was a woman too if I just saw her like that, but whatever. That being said, tons of enemies down here, all coming for Emmeryn's head, so we gotta keep them safe. And also, most interestingly, is the boss down here, Valadar. I'm not gonna say anything, but just seeing this should raise some flags. That being said, we also have ourselves a guy over here, Gaius. Get it? Because Gaius, named character. We'll have to keep an eye on him. He's a thief after all. He's gonna be going after the treasure, as we can see over here from his class. You know, he's literally a thief. That's what he does. We've seen thieves before. We know exactly what they do. And with all that said, our team is split also into 2 squadrons, so we kind of have to defend from 2 sides to keep Emmeryn safe. So with that being said, I kind of went ahead and did the battle preparations off screen just to save ourselves some time going into the chapter here. And here's what I came up with. We have Crumb here basically rocking the exact same stuff as last chapter. I have Robin also rocking basically the same stuff. I went over here with Blissa and I gave us the physics stuff that we got from the paralog, which features that they heal at range now, which is going to be super duper handy. Long Q is basically the exact same. Although I think I might have to give out some more vulnerability. I feel like I have some more in my inventory I haven't given out yet. I'll go check that quickly after this. I went ahead to one of the stores after we cleared up the chapter last time. We got a store from the paralog that let us buy a javelin, so I got Sumiya a brand new javelin since we broke our last time. Vig's basically the exact same. Sully, I basically kept the same, except I also gave her the killer lance, so hope she'll get some crits for that. And Virion, I had a little bit of fun off camera. I decided to give Virion a bit of a stronger bow. I forged him a new bow to hit things especially hard. And don't judge me on the name. I thought it'd be funny. For Frederick here, I gave him a javelin and hand axe so he can attack at range on both sides of the axe and javelin spectrum. Very handy, because like I said before, his class is just great for having multiple weapon types. And Maribel, I meant to go buy her a heal staff, but I guess the men staff will do just fine for the time being. Although next chapter, I'm definitely going to be buying her a heal staff, because she shouldn't be burning through her men just like crazy. And with all that out of the way, that's basically everything. Although, like I said, I do want to see. Do I have any more vulnerabilities I haven't given out yet? No, actually, I do have them all given out. However, I guess I can give you this thing that we found. Long Q, I promise it's not poisoned, or I hope it's not anyways. It looks a little funky. But it's something to heal with, I suppose. And yeah, out of the way, I think we're all set to go, except for this part where we can actually move our characters around on the map. We haven't really done this too much at the moment because I've been pretty happy with our layouts, but for this one, it's really important because our squad is split into 2 groups. So here's what I am feeling. We have ourselves some axe fighters, a thief over here, some dark magic. So what I'm thinking we're gonna do here is I'm gonna have Sumiya go over here with Frederick as per usual. And I think I'm gonna have... Should I have Long Q on this side? Let me see. Which side has more axe fighters? It's kind of even, honestly. However, what I will do is make sure that both sides have at least 1 healer. So I'm probably going to swap like so, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, I think this is what I'll do. And with that out of the way, I think we're all set to go. I think we will begin the chapter... Actually, I'll save the game quickly. Yeah, I'll save the game quickly, and then we'll get started. Fast save. Alright, let's do this. Remember, I want the emblem in my hand and Emmeryn dead on the floor. Let nothing distract you from either purpose.
Yes, sir.
As you will it. Whoa, did I just hear that right? We're here to kill the Exalt. I'm just here for the plunder, you know. They don't line my pockets with some royal goods. They're still such a sweet lady, sure. I'll rob her blind, but I'll never harm her.
Sister!
Grom, take listen and flee while you still have time.
Think again.
No, we're not leaving you. Just stay where it's safe. Yeah, if we ran away, I'm pretty sure Emmeryn would be dead, so I don't think we're gonna do that. The assassins should scatter if we can defeat their leader. Two assassins, the little princeling was not even wounded? Wait, some of these actors do not belong on this stage. Can it be? After years of searching, tonight fate truly piles the gifts at my feet. Telchon is gleaming. What's wrong?
No,
It's not your concern. Seems like nothing ever is ruined for you.
I'm so sorry.
My apologies.
No.
Just stay by Emmeryn's door. We'll handle the killers. This is basically the game's heads up that Marv here is not going to be moving from the spot. She will defend, but she's not really going to be moving from her spot too much. So just keep that in mind. Come on, please, sleep while you still can. You each have but one life. I don't wish it to be weighed against mine. And when we are not leaving, we are taking out all these punks. We're all getting out of here alive, alright? But yeah, things are happening in the story right now. There's a lot going on. However, we need to focus on the current objective. Keep Emmeryn alive. Let's do this. And honestly, this guy's fellow over here, he doesn't seem too keen on actually, you know, killing people. So I feel like if we gave him a nice little chat, maybe we could convince him to change sides. You never know. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Yeah, that being said, though, I like keeping Guy's range at the start of the chapter because Guy's here, he may be fast, but he is admittedly kind of frail at only 22 HP. So if he gets into combat with one of your stronger units, he might actually get himself killed on accident. So be careful about that. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have Long Q and Vake go down here. I'm gonna have them start over here and take on this guy, starting things off. I'm gonna have Crom and Robin, as usual. I'm gonna have them go here. And I'm gonna have them barricade this entrance over here. Mr. Falchion and Maribel, I'm gonna have you just stay outside of this guy's range. Let me see. Yeah. We'll have you go here. So in the meanwhile, that's all going on. I'm gonna go over here and we have ourselves some enemies coming our way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have. Let me see actually. None of them are archers, they are axe fighters, and Samia, she's actually got a fair bit of defense now, so I feel like she might be fine if I leave her in the range. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna give her the javelin. I'll have Frederick move a little bit more forward to cover some more ground. Also get the javelin so he can attack back at range. I'll have Viren go over here. Actually, can they attack? Okay, no, they can't attack Viren if I put him there. Okay, perfect. I'll have Viren go here to do some extra chip damage next turn. I'll have Sully go here. The Iron Lance. And Lissa be right back here in case anyone needs healing next turn. Alright, let's get things started. What do we got? We got ourselves an Axe Fighter. Please don't hit. Ow. Not a good start, but whatever.
My turn.
Should be a KO. There you go.
Right.
One down, many to go. And speaking of one down, another level up. HP, skill, speed, luck, defense. I'll take it. And here is Guys. Thankfully, Crom will not kill him. However, as you can see... Oh, actually, Robin, don't jump in. Robin, jump in. Robin, jump...
Sugar.
Robin! No! Oh, Robin, why did you do this? I guess that's kind of on me for making Robin and Crom go near them, because obviously they work really well together and they combo attack a lot. Okay, you know what? Just because of the fact I'm trying to show off the characters of this game, I think I'm actually going to restart the chapter. Normally, I'm not going to restart after deaths, but in this case, I think I'll make an exception, because I didn't even get to talk about Gaius, because he's, if you couldn't figure it out by this point, it's pretty obvious. He's a character you can recruit in your team. I'll be right back. Oh my god, Robin, why would you do this? Okay, we are back. This time, let's not try and kill Gaius, okay, guys? Okay, take two. Nothing went wrong. Marv, you apparently can see the future. Why didn't you warn me about this? Anyways, okay, new plan, because I don't want Gaius to do that again. So here's the plan. We're going to put them a little bit closer this time, so that way this Axe Fighter can still attack us and hopefully get himself knocked out nice and easy. But without Gaius getting involved, because, yeah, that can happen if you're not careful. And actually, looking at the range now, I can actually... Okay, I have a new plan here. I'm kind of happy I restarted now. I didn't realize I can do this. I can switch the Vake over here and chuck some hand axes at the guy. Nice and easy.
Impress me.
I'm kind of happy I restarted now. Two hand axes, no follow-up, but it's fine. Unfortunately, all these enemies are going to start coming at us really fast, so we got to start making moves. And just like before, let me mark the ranges of these guys. Go! Left Samia hang at max range. Javelins at the ready. Actually, hand axe are a little bit stronger. I'm going with the hand axe for Frederick. A little bit stronger. General rule consensus is that if you have an axe weapon versus a lance weapon, the axe weapon is usually going to be the stronger choice. And Alyssa, go right over here for cover. All right, who am I missing? Oh yeah, Maribel. Maribel, you can just go here. Okay, take 2. Let's not do that again, please.
Stay with us.
You can kill this guy again, though. Hey, look at that. This time I didn't even get hit. Okay. I guess the reset was just ideal. I'm not going to try and reset like that too often because I don't want to. I feel like it kind of takes away from some of the charm of Fire Emblem if you just reset after everything goes wrong. But at the same time, it's like, I didn't get to talk about guys. So I think in that case, it's justified.
You can do this.
Alright, look at that. Samia used to be made of tinfoil. She can actually take a hit now. They grew up so fast. That's it. This is a thief, so he's going to be very fast. So even Samia can't double him. However, over here. Here, want to jump in? There you go. And look at that. He's actually doing some nice damage now with that new weapon we gave him. Going on fake here. Makes sense. Nice dodge. Right over the head. I gotta say, I've been kind of noticing a pattern here. Characters kind of love slamming things over the heads of people in this game. It's kind of funny. I approve of it, though. It's pretty cool. And here they come, the Horde. Literally all of them. There's a lot of enemies coming. Like I said, this chapter is quite chaotic. There's a lot of stuff happening in this one. And, oh, what do we have here? Pane, apparently. I knew those wisdom is slipping in with those rogues. Look at these man spawn clawing at each other like savages. I will repay my warden's debt and then be washed my hands of their race. Another assassin?
No.
Hold. Penny's not your enemy.
What?
You know her?
Yes.
I know of her, and I knew she would come here tonight.
Really?
Quite the prophet, aren't you?
Right.
As you say. I swear to you, Penny is an ally.
Good.
Good enough for me. Alright, shepherds, for now we leave this Penny character be.
My lord.
Is that wise, my lord?
Yes.
Marva's earned our trust. She enjoys her secrets, I know, like her gender for one. But she's also saved their lives, twice. That's enough for me.
You have my gratitude.
Grom, thank you.
Are you ready?
Now to the matter at hand, drive these scoundrels from our castle. So out of the blue, we kind of get ourselves a new character to talk about here. This here being Pane. However, since we're just about to recruit Gaius, I'll save it for next turn. But let me know, we have ourselves a new ally here, and she is quite interesting, so I'm looking forward to talking about her. That being said, though, first of all, you there, my good sir. Let's do this right this time. Drop your weapon or die where you stand.
Hey.
Easy there, Blue Blood. I'm not here to hurt anyone.
What?
Yeah, you're of a band of assassins?
Nope.
Believe it or not, just trying to make a living. I'm a thief, see? Bust open doors, cracking the chest, that kind of thing. This lot said they wanted to break into some kind of a vault. Nobody said anything about murder. I'd just as soon as sit this one out.
Good.
And perhaps you'd be willing to prove your good intentions.
Huh?
Beg pardon?
Listen to me.
We know the help we can get to save the Exile's life. You appear capable, and we can use any information you have about our foes.
Right.
Alright, those good intentions. Fine then, I'll prove my sincerity if you sweeten the deal. You want gold? Fine, you scoundrel. Let me just, oops.
Hello.
Looks like you dropped something. What's in the satchel, Nothing. Candies from my little sister. I'm sure you...
Sugar.
Candies? As in sugar candies? Well, yes, I assume they'd be sweet, but...
Done.
It's a deal!
Huh?
You'd risk your life for us if I gave you a bag of candy.
Yep.
I said sweeten the deal, didn't I? Don't get me wrong, I'll take the gold, too. Later. Unless you got more of those. If you got more of those, I'll ask, Blissa. So yeah, this year's Gaius, and I was really sad that we KO'd him because he's a bit silly, and I appreciate silly. Gaius here is a candy-loving thief, and our very first thief joining us, and now that we have ourselves our 2 characters joining us for the chapter, I think now is our perfect time to talk about our brand new characters, Pane and Gaius. And I think we'll start off with Gaius because I feel kind of bad because in an alternate timeline he's kind of dead right now, so I think I'll be nice to him and give him some spotlight because, you know, I feel bad. Yeah. That being said, Gaius here, as I just mentioned, he is our first thief joining us on our team. And being a thief, he is a one-range sword fighting unit who specializes in high speed, dishing out okay damage, but mostly is here to open up doors, open up chests, and overall be an evasive sword fighter. In fact, he's kind of similar to Long Q in that fact. Although Long Q is built more for critical hitting things, while the thief trades that off for being able to open doors, open chests, and whatnot. So what can we say about Gaius in particular outside of his class? I'm not gonna lie to you, Gaius is mostly defined by his class, because the thief class is, you know, kind of iconic in Fire Emblem. It's been a long-running thing. However, compared to other thieves, Gaius has some interesting things going on. Most particularly is that he actually has a pretty high HP and strength growth, because thieves tend to be on the frailer side. However, Gaius is actually built more for combat than the average thief. He comes with 7 strength and a 60% strength growth, meaning that he will kind of reliably grow that strength growth up and can eventually be trained into a rather alright combat unit, which is kind of rare to see, because a lot of the times in the older Fire Emblem games, the thief units end up being more just, you know, you bring them onto the maps where you want to steal things, and then you leave them behind if there's nothing to really steal, but Gaius can actually work out being a pretty solid combat unit. Although I won't lie at this point in the game, being a 5-move sword unit, not amazing. You can still make some use out of him if you like him. You can definitely still use him. It's Awakening. It's not like, you know, any character's like completely unusable or anything. But I will say that at this point in the game, you probably have enough units on your team that you kind of have a solid squad going, and Gaius may feel a little bit awkward to slot into your team at this point. However, like I said, being a thief, always useful in some maps. You always want to steal things because stealing things obviously give you very valuable rewards. They make sure it's well worth your time to bring thieves onto a map. And not to mention, the other thing about Gaius is that if you have a bunch of door keys and whatnot, you can use those to open doors or chest keys to open chests. However, those cost money and are also kind of rare. Meanwhile, Gaius is going to be with you in every single map you want to bring him, so just for that alone, him being a thief, he's pretty handy to have around. But as a unit in combat, he's kind of awkward, because I wouldn't say he's a bad combat unit, but being only using swords until he's promoted at this point of the game, and only 5 movements, not amazing. Although I will say, his speed of 15 is absolutely phenomenal, and thanks to the pair-up system of this game, you can pair him up with some tankier units like Callum or Frederick, for example, to patch up his kind of defenses, so you can definitely make use of him. If you want to use him in combat, I'd highly recommend pairing him up with a tanky unit just to improve his defenses while keeping his amazing speed. And if you do that, he can end up being quite a strong combat unit. But at this point in the game, it's a little awkward to slot him onto teams in my opinion, but if you want to use him, he's definitely usable, and he's a pretty fun unit too. I like Gaius, like as a character. I'm not going to talk too much about it because, you know, we'll be seeing more of him down the line, but I like Gaius quite a bit. He's a pretty cool guy. Or should I say, a pretty cool Gaius. Okay, I'm done making that pun. I'm very sorry. Overall, I like Gaius, but as a thief, he can be a little bit awkward to use sometimes. That being said, though, you can definitely patch him up and make him work with some smart pair-ups and, you know, just, you know, smart strategy. However, on to our next character, and in my opinion, the more interesting of the two in terms of combat and whatnot, Panny. Or Panny? I'm gonna go with Panny. I've always called her Panny. I'm not sure that's a correct pronunciation, but that's what I'm gonna go with. Panny here is the Tagul class, and the Tagul class is very, very unique. They are the only one, okay, they're not the only one, but they're a very rare class, and they are a shapeshifting class. And the shapeshifting class was introduced in a previous Fire Emblem game, however, this is this game's answer to the Lagoos. This is this game's Lagoos, basically. And as a Tagul, they are shapeshifters, and by shapeshifters, I mean they rely on a special item called the Beast Stone, and the Beast Stone is a very, very powerful weapon. It only has 1 range, however, in return, it gives your character monstrous stat boosts every single time they transform for combat. So even though her strength here says 8, for example, the Beast Stone, when she's transforming combat, will actually give her +3 strength, so she actually has 11 strength and not 8. And a lot of her other stats also get big boosts in this regard, so she may seem kind of mediocre just on face value, but when she's transformed, all of her stats get a massive boost. For example, she gets a +5 speed boost for when she's transformed, she gets a +5 skill boost, she gets a well, she only gets +1 defense, but her defense of 7 is pretty solid. And she comes with 28 HP, which is actually relatively tanky, so don't get fooled by the fact that her base stats look kind of at the moment. She may be a 1-range unit, which, like I said before, has its problems, but in her transformed form, she is very strong, and keep in mind, this is before you even pair her up with anybody else. So you can increase those stats even further and turn her into quite a nasty little rabbit. Overall, I'd say I like Panny quite a bit. The one thing that is worth noting, though, is that she is a character that cannot promote because of her class. The Tagul class is like a unique class that doesn't promote in anything else, so basically she's stuck as what she is. And also worth noting, her Beast Stone comes with 50 uses, which is a lot of uses. However, it is the only Beast Stone you're going to be getting until about Chapter 12 or so. So don't go too crazy with her, because if you run out of Beast Stone uses, that's it until Chapter 12. You cannot use her in combat anymore. However, she is a very strong unit, so definitely rely on her if you want to use her on your team. I like her quite a bit. She's a very fun unit, very interesting. All the transformation units are always pretty fun to use in Fire Emblem, and she is no exception. I like Panny. That being said, all that ranting aside, I think we're all set to go. Oh yeah, one more thing I wanted to mention of Panny. She also has an interesting skill called the Even Rhythm, which will make it so that on every even turn, she'll get a +10 and +10 and plus avoidance of +10 onto her every single time it's an even turn. And you can check the turn count by going on to this menu on the bottom screen. Right now it's turn 2, so right now she has +10 avoid and +10, what do you call it? +10 hit. Just something to keep in mind. That being said, though, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have guys run back for a little bit because I want her to go open here and open this chest. I know Emmeryn's guarding it, but I'm sure she won't mind. Guys is a friend of ours. We've confirmed it at this point. And when it comes to this point in the chapter, it's a little awkward because at one moment you kind of want to rush forward because you want to kill the boss, because by killing the boss, you know, you end the chapter. However, at the same time, there's a lot of enemies coming your way, so it's kind of ideal to play defense at the same time. So it's a little interesting. Like I said, having a good old royal magic off right here. Not bad at all. Taking a sip of water, 1 second. Alright, there we go. And oh my lord, there's a lot of enemies coming your way here. Okay, we need to make a plan. Here's the plan. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna have Sully go here. You can kill him with the killing lance. Alright, there we go. You get a crit. It'd be pretty cool. No crit not needed, but you know, it would be cool. There we go. Get tons of experience for our trouble. And now I'm gonna have Frederick go over here and give a hand, because like I said, there are tons of enemies coming our way over this way, so clearing this path out here would be quite nice. It's mostly getting past the initial waves of this chapter can be a little bit tricky. Once you get things under control, it's not too bad, but getting over the first few turns of this chapter can be kind of scary. There we go, and now I'm gonna have Viren go over here and take a shot at this guy. Take him out with the Womanizer. Which I realize is very ironic, because most of our enemies have been, you know, men. There we go, take him out. Now that out of the way, most enemies here are cleared out, so I'm gonna have to go heal Samia.
Oh, thank you.
And she's all set to go once again. And this pathway is mostly cleared outside the Cavaliers coming our way, so I'm gonna go over here and not gonna kill the javelins. If I go with the oof stick, can I kill him? No, okay, in that case, I'm gonna just hang it back for a second. I'm gonna make sure to keep an eye on these Cavaliers coming up, because they are gonna be flying up really fast. They can attack pretty far in, actually. In that case, I think I'm actually gonna leave Samia here and just keep with the javelin. And in the meanwhile, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna bring Pane down, because we can definitely use the extra help, I think. And I think I'll have Vake sit here. Actually, Vake kind of takes the damage. Okay, so if all goes well, Long Q should be able to wall this off by just not getting hit, ideally.
Who goes first?
If it gets hit, though, it's a little scary, but I think it'll be fine.
My turn.
Or even, he got hit. Okay, that's kind of scary. That's kind of unideal. Got a level up, though, so that's not too bad. HP, magic speed. Why are you getting magic, bro? This is the second time you got a magic. This is kind of weird. And now I'm gonna go over here, and unfortunately, Maribel can't use the physics staff quite yet. It's not quite in her staff rank, but if we could use it, it'd be kind of handy right now. Good dodge from Crom, alright. So it's mostly this middle flank here that we have to worry about. Also, the Cavaliers coming from the side, but so far, not too bad. And wow, that wind magic did like nothing. Considering it's Crom, I'll take it. And here comes the pain. Ow! Unfortunately, I don't have my ranged weapon equipped, so I probably should have my javelin equipped, but it's fine. Gonna go for long Q at 9. Please dodge, that'd be very nice. Or they can block it. Okay, very good. Good work. And as you can see, the horde is coming. They're all upon us now. Ow. Some damage in there. Oh my god, that did a lot. Can we get a kill? Here we go, want to jump in? No. Close enough, though. I'll take it. And more on the way, my favorite. Oh my lord, they're all coming. Sheesh. Okay, guys, keep going for that chest while this is all breaking down. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna go ahead and heal on Q real quick. He definitely needs it. There we go. And now for this side. This is the side I'm mostly worried about. Here's what I'm thinking we're gonna do. I'm gonna veer him back off a little bit. I'm gonna have to use some vulnerary. Get a little bit of health back. And then I'm gonna have... I think I'll have Samia go here. I'm gonna have her chuck a javelin. Like so.
Got you covered.
Kind of making we're making a little barricade here. We're gonna block him off. Create some choke points. There we go. Ooh, level up some me. Alright, nice. Just barely too. Level 7, HP, strength, speed, res. Not bad at all. She's been getting these strength levels I've been talking about. Very nice. And hey, free Iron Lance. I'll take it. Thank you. I'm gonna go over here. Alyssa should be fine. However, I'm a little worried about Sevilla here, so I'm gonna give her a quick heal.
I'll get the next one.
There you go. Then we're gonna go over here with... who can attack? Who? Oh, no, it's because I haven't blocked it off. I was like, who can attack Alyssa from here? But no, that makes sense. It's because I haven't blocked it off yet. I'm actually gonna go with the Iron Lance here. There you go. I want to use the Killing Lance. And now, Penny's time to shine. She's brand new to the team. I think it'd be a great time to show her off. Although there are a lot of enemies coming our way. Okay, let me see here. So I'm gonna handle these magical guys, no problem. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go over here with Crom, have a pair up with Robin. I'm gonna have Robin go over here and just start wailing on these guys. Clear out this pathway.
Stay focused.
If you couldn't tell, pairing Robin and Crom together, pretty good strategy. They work really well together. Really, really well together. There we go, and now I'm gonna go over here, and Long Q shouldn't get hit here, so I feel like this is fun to go for.
Don't you give up.
Show them we got Long Q. There you go.
Thanks.
Nice work. Let me see, how does Panny do? Pretty good, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Panny and Frederick team up, give her a nice boost in strength, nice boost in defense, and as you can see, Panny here does amazing damage thanks to all the stuff going on. Like the Beast Stone buff, and look at this. Boom! Strongest rabbit of all time. Ugh. So that's our first instance of a shapeshifting unit in this game. Pretty cool. Ooh, kick in the face. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool looking at pretty cool looking transformation, gotta say. And as you can see, this guy can barely put a dent in Panny because, like I said, Frederick plus all the Beast Stone buffs she's got going on makes Panny into an absolute beast of a unit. Ugh.
Once more.
Hey, Frederick kills him off camera. It was so violent they had to censor it. And here comes... Okay, just one axe fight. This should be fun. A little bit painful, but it should be fine. There we go. And let me see. Yeah, 2 damage again. So, you know, Penny's getting ganged up on by a lot of guys. She's doing just fine.
I think not.
Power of the Beast Stone, power of Frederick support. You know how it goes. Penny, can you get your butt out of the camera? Can you get your butt out of the camera, please?
It's alright.
Camera in this game can be kind of funny sometimes. Alright. That was one hell of a leap, Robin. Holy crap. Ugh.
That's it.
Okay, looks like we cleared out this pathway for the most part. Okay, one more Cavalier, one more Dark Mage, and we should be good.
One.
Not gonna lie, they're starting to put a dent in Robin's HP bar here, so hopefully Crom takes him out.
Me.
There you go. Oh, reliable Crom. And this is why I decided to back up just a little bit, because if we make a wall over here, they can only attack certain characters, so... Like, they can only fight us in 1v1 bouts. They can't gank up on anybody if we do it like this, so... Usually works out pretty good. One more round of combat. 0 damage. Hell yeah. And it didn't even hit. Wow, that just insult the injury. Okay, we have survived the initial swarm of enemies. We're doing just fine now. Okay, guys, it's time for you to do your thing. Talk to the sweet lady and open the chest. And by doing this, we get ourselves a secret book. The secret book here is kind of like the goddess icon we got last chapter, except instead it increases skill instead of luck. And that could be useful. I personally would consider it more useful than the goddess icon because, you know, skill activates it affects more stats than luck, basically. So that out of the way, I think I'm gonna back up for a second here. I'm gonna separate real quick. I'll take a second to go ahead and heal Crom. We got some breathing room. Not Crom, Robin. We got some breathing room. I'm able to take advantage of it and heal Robin. And everybody gets another level. Alright, cool. What do we got? Level 5, HP, skill, luck, res. Kind of a whack level up, but it is what it is. Now, I do kind of want to heal Panny, but I feel like she'll be fine for one more turn. So instead, I'm going to quickly focus on these guys over here. Let me see here, actually. Is there anyone else nearby? Not really. We kind of cleared up the most of the problems, as we'll call it. I should give the kill to Penny, but honestly, Frederick, this is a feat. Thieves get tons of experience. I'm gonna give it to Frederick.
Too easy.
Wow, right in the eyes. Never mind, Frederick got like no experience from that. Okay, maybe it wasn't a good idea to give it to Frederick. Whatever though. I'm gonna have Lumpy go over here. I'm gonna have him clear up down over here. Actually, you know what, Vake? It's time for the Vake to shine. Time for Teach to teach.
Prepare yourself.
Ugh.
Too slow.
A little bit painful, but it's fine. All according to plan. Good work. Okay, now on to these guys. There's a lot of them coming in too, so we gotta be a little bit careful about this. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going over here. Do some damage to this guy. If Sully jumps in, he's dead. They have a beat support now, so it's very likely. There you go. There you go, power supports.
Every move was poetry.
Yeah, they move with poetry. I love his voice so much. There you go, get that strength I require. I'm not gonna lie, Baron's been kind of getting some bad level ups, but you know what? It's working out. And unfortunately, I'm just barely not able to get the kill here. Wait, can I join her and get the kill? I'm curious. I'm just curious. No, I didn't think so. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go, let me see. Honestly, just for this turn, I think I'm gonna play it easy for a turn. I'm gonna bore Virion's drink over here. I'm sure he'd be honored to give Sully a drink. Give a quick heal to Sevilla.
Oh, thank you.
And, oh, actually, no, okay, I was a little worried about Virion. I was like, I really see he got hurt, but he actually has a little bit of experience, HP. I healed him with vulnerable earlier, so he's fine. And, oh, actually, I have the oof stick, of course, I can kill him. I have the magical oof stick. How dare I ever doubt Samia's power and the oof stick. There you go. Go here for Robin. However, as we've established, Robin, he kind of doesn't care about these magic enemies. Kind of doesn't care whatsoever. Gonna go for Virion. A little bit painful, but he's fine. Ow. You're gonna go for Samia. However, I have a feeling I'm going to destroy it. He has a steel axe, though, which is gonna hurt, though. Yeah, ow. I love that attack animation. That one's so cool. Hey, the boss is moving. All right, cool. Saves the time I'm going to go get him. Now, I guess in the meanwhile, we'll go ahead and pick up this glittering spot with Gaius. I don't care what they say. Taking candy from a baby is not very easy at all. That's a funny line. That's a good one. Okay, now on to the problem. Take care of these punks. I know just how to do it. Frederick, one-shot him. As Frederick does. Picking up the Snickers Lance was pretty handy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Ugh. There we go, take care of him. Pick up a wind magic, which I guess could be useful. And let me see, Crom, how do you do against this guy? You do defeat him in one go, however, I have Marable nearby, we can heal up if we need to, if I get hit. I probably will, but you know. It is what it is. Alright, can we get a dodge? We cannot, alright. Ooh, we can get a head slam though. Characters in this game love hitting things over the head with weapons. It's kind of insane. I mentioned it earlier, but like, it keeps happening. And now, even though we're attacking him through the wall here, because we have Crom next to us, there's a very real chance we're gonna get the kill here.
I've got you.
Strategy and positioning. Thunder. Crom comes in. Okay, that's a guaranteed kill. And that's what I'm talking about with Crom and Robin. They work together extraordinarily well. Level 14. Robin is getting up there in levels. That experience gaining skill he has makes all the difference. And now we have some breathing room, so Crom, here, have a heal.
Thank you.
There we go. Crom's back in the fight. Very good. And now on to these punks. Although looking at it, it's just these two guys and the boss, so we're kind of doing just fine. Here, I'll go ahead and get your free kill.
Let's end this.
There you go. Oh. There we go, and... Who do I want to get the kill to? You know what, Sully? I want to do something a little bit fancy here. Maybe you wonder why I'm doing this and train the javelin over and everything. And that's because if I attack near Virion, we'll get some extra support. Being optimal is what I do.
Damn nuisance.
And a level up, not bad. Level 8, HP, strength, skill, luck res. Pretty good level, I'll take it. And then we get a free turn to go over here and heal up Samia. And thanks to that heal touch skill, I'm pretty sure Samia wouldn't get healed up to full before, but thanks to the heal touch we got last chapter, we're back up to full. Nice and easy. And with all that out of the way, now it's time to go over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just drop off long Q onto... Oh, actually, it doesn't work like that. Never mind, I can't do that. Okay, well, I goofed up. I thought I could drop them on there and have it activate, but I guess not. Which means now all that's left now is to take care of our boss coming up here. Good old Valadar. And he's coming. So let's keep a tracker on him just to be safe. Okay, Actually, this is kind of awkward, isn't it? I kind of have to outrun him if I do this, huh? Hey, it'll probably be fine. There we go. Cut down some brigands, as you do. So here's what I'm thinking. I don't have to use the rescue staff. I don't have to use the rescue staff. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and heal Virion. And at this one, we're just gonna prepare for the boss coming up here. So, I guess we just get ready to go beat him up. And oh my god, what a level from Lissa. Good job, girl. Very well done. Very well executed, I dare say. And Frederick, you want to go ahead and get a heal from Maribel.
My thanks.
Good work. Okay, now on to the problem. The boss. Let's get going. And guys, here, you kind of did all you had to do this chapter, but just in case, you never know, you might come in handy. You can come on down, why not? Come on down and clown around. Alright, and now we're gonna go over here, and Samia, just in case I'll have her here. He's going the long way. Okay, I guess we'll go meet him up here then. Never mind. Oh, he's going for Maribel. That's why he's going the long way. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Go after the healer. Makes sense. All right, I'll give you some props. However, I don't think it's gonna be worth it, buddy. I don't think you. I don't know. I don't think he knows what's coming to him. We have the entire squad coming to him, and that's what's coming. Oh, hey there, Valadar. How you doing, buddy? That being said, let's get a quick look over here of our boss here. We have ourselves, obviously, Valadar the Sorcerer, which is the promoted class of the Mage, which means he's able to use healing staffs. Although, since he's the boss and he has nobody to heal, that's kind of, you know, irrelevant. However, what he actually has, though, that's worth noting is the L Fire Tome, which is a stronger form of magic than the regular Fire Tome. It's like the next stage up, basically. That being said, though, I'm not sure how much it's going to do him when we do, nearly half his HP in one attack. So, hey, Valadar, catch an arrow in the eye, why don't you? Emmeryn was supposed to be an easy target. You will pay for interfering with my designs.
I'm right here.
It'd be very funny if we get a critical hit and just kill him. I freaking called it. No, this is all wrong. How could you have known the plan? Virion is just that many steps ahead. I freaking called it, man. Good job, Virion. Oh my god, I love you so much. Just like that, can pick up a free heal staff. We'll give that to Maribel. And assassination attempt thwarted. Emmeryn alive. We have done it. 8 turns. Ron and Crom were definitely the superstars. They kind of handled the right side. I mean, the left side all on their own. So, props to them. Thank the gods you're safe.
Thank you.
It is you I have to thank, Crom.
Forgive me.
I beg your forgiveness, my lord. I failed in my duty. They should have never made it to the castle in the first place.
No.
Peace, Phila. You couldn't have known that what was coming. Only Marv could.
What?
Marv?
Hmm?
Yes, I would speak more with, Robin? Where's Marv? An excellent question. She was here a moment ago. Not again. Going somewhere? You have a bad habit of leaving without saying goodbye, you know. Yes, I'm afraid I have a few bad habits. Good ones as well. You saved my life, as well both of my sisters. Is there a way I can repay you? Some favor I can grant? Hearing your offer is word enough.
Still.
But there must be something. I already have what I came for. History has been rewritten. Oops. And what future averted.
But don't you see?
After the Exalt's untimely assassination, the Fire Emblem would be stolen. This in turn would lead to a great war, and soon to the end of mankind itself. But I'm sure that sounds like madness to you.
No.
Strangely, no, it doesn't. Somehow, I know I can trust you, and I hope someday to repay your favors.
All right.
Perhaps one day you shall. Until then.
Thank you.
Brave Tagul, there are no words to express my gratitude. So you know her true name? Sorry, what's a Tagel?
Well,
I'm a Tagel, the last Tagel. We are shapeshifters. Most of your kind called us beasts or coney in the midst of their hunt. I only helped you because my warden owns a Lycia debt. Do not think as friends, you and I.
huh?
I don't understand. Yes, it's precious little your kind seem to understand. It was man-spawn like you that invaded our ward and slaughtered my people. What? Is this true? Who would do such a thing?
Good question.
Do not act to be so shocked. You are all the same. Right down to your base desire to ruin and destroy all you touch, even each other. There is truth to your words, perhaps. Untold that in Togel society, everyone is treated as an equal. Mankind could have learned much from your warren. The words may come too late and mean too little, but I am deeply sorry.
I am so sorry.
We have stolen your friends and family and made the world a lesser place. Your Grace, you had no fault in this.
Please.
You claim to be blameless, and yet you would apologize. Ha! Your words are but wind. I know, but they all I have. You seem sincere, Manspawn. You feel my pain as your own. I've never felt that before. Look at me. See what I am. I will never trust mankind. But you, perhaps you truly are not like the others.
Thank you.
All I ask is a chance to earn your trust. Meanwhile, in the Shadow Realm... how? My purpose is too significant to be thwarted here.
Validar.
Validar. What? Who are you? Where did you come from? I am the power that compels you. You will not perish here. It is not written. You must live on to offer a destiny greater than you know.
What?
Impossible. It can't be you. It can't be. I am the wings of despair. I am the breath of ruin.
I am the fell dragon, Grima.
Forgive me.
It'll take time to investigate how the assassination plot got so far. We have no leads at present. There's plenty, I'm sure of it. They'd do anything for the emblem. You can't stay here. Come to Ferox where it's safe.
I forbid
And
it.
leave the people undefended? Or is that our borders prom? Do you expect Ulysses to stand against Plagueis without a leader? They must know their Exalt stands with them.
Still.
Or if something happens to you, what then?
Your Grace.
Your Grace, perhaps you might relocate to the Eastern Palace for the time being. The other kings would know nothing of it. It would be safer. Yes, please, at least that. I can't leave Ferox with you right in harm's way. Very well.
Yes.
Thanks, Em. I mean it. We'll scourge to the palace before we head north to the border. Things are going south really fast, and I have a feeling we've only seen the beginning of it. That being said, though, the beginning is all we'll be touching upon for today. Thank you guys for watching as always, hope you enjoyed, and next time on Fire Emblem Awakening, it looks like we're going on an escort mission to get Emmeryn to safety, because everybody wants her head, and we want to keep her head nice and attached to her, I would say. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys, just for that, in the next one. See you guys then.